go out now. Let's see. I had to go to the doctor today. He's quite the character. I don't know if I told you guys, but he went to school with, until for a very short time. He was, hold on a minute. I don't know why, hold on, I'm gonna pull over here. I'm gonna pull over, I'm in a parking lot, I'm not driving on a road. I wanna fix this, I would like to fix this because this is that silly thing that I got when I had to go, couldn't get to the right thing when I dropped Linda off. And I can't stand it because, there we go, okay, hold on. Now it's, what is that thing now? Hold on. And I ended up buying another one. I want to bring this one back, and we're probably going to get that done. I wonder if I can. I just don't know what is in the way of that, like right there. What? Okay, now, besides that stick, why would they make something like that? Okay. And then it'll jiggle jangle. And the camera's over here, so why is it still, it's got that. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Trying to see if I can get that dang stick out of the way. Cancel. Okay. Okay. Hi, Bucky Ann. Okay. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it like that. I want to get home. So I had to go to my doctor, and he's a doctor I saw for the first time in November. And he's actually like a breast surgeon, okay? And don't get freaked out, but yeah, remember when I thought that I had, I don't know, like something wrong? Then he sent me to him in November, and then he said everything was fine. Then I had a mammogram and a sonogram in April, which were both fine. But for some reason, they had me go to him. So like, I just see him like it's like an extra doctor, you see. So, you know, that's good, because who doesn't want to be too careful with everything, right? So, you know, thank God everything is fine. He said, you know, see me in a year if, you know, if anything happens. But he's like, everything's good. And what else did he say? But most of the time, like the last time he just talked to me about Lyle Menendez when he found out I did true crime, and then now he talked to me about the Tony Awards, and he's like, I don't understand why people don't watch them. And then we found out that he grew up really close to where I did in New Jersey, and he mentioned a camp that was in my town that I forgot completely about. He's like, I went to day camp there. I'm like, he told me that. So all we did was sit there and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. He examined me, and while we were talking, oh, and then he wished me a happy birthday. He's like, look at this. They put this red on your chart. It said that you had a birthday on June 4th. And he's like, I guess they want us to have social interaction with our patients. But anyway, yeah, so we did that, and then I was down here in Middletown. Before I left, Ethan got home from his cruise, so he showed me some pictures, and then he said, I am going to sleep, okay? So he went to go take a nap, and he might even still be sleeping. I don't know, I doubt it. I bet he's up now. So anyway, he had a good time, really good time. And then Jimmy's like, you have to go to Sam's Club. We need coffee. Jimmy panics if we buy, and I told Sandy, because when Sandy got a Keurig, you know, I think Frank was thinking like, oh, this seems like it's going to be really expensive. I said, no, go to like Sam's, or they have BJ's or whatever it is, and get the big like 100 K-cup packs. They're not expensive. You get 100 for less than $30. So, but Jimmy, there's a couple of things, like you guys might remember that I think it used to be Honey Nut Cheerios, but now he's like kind of moved away from that. Used to be we had to have like a certain number of boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios, or otherwise he gets like a panic. But being that this coffee we get is only available at Sam's Club, he wants to buy 2 cases at a time, which the last time I told him when we were there, which was like last week, I said, no, we don't need 2 cases, 100. And he said, well, then you're going to have to go before we have to go back there. So then today he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to Sam's. Get coffee. And I heard him rustling around in the box last night, probably seeing how many we have, because he really panics. He panics with it. It's crazy. Just like I remember how I told you I get like panicked if I don't have enough powdered sugar or stuff when baking season is in. He's like that with coffee all the time. Coffee. But anyway, so yeah, I went to Sam's and had to go to Walmart. I don't know what's going on, because Sam's was all out of milk. Their milk was all gone. Oh, and then these protein bars that I buy, they were out in 2 stores already. And then today, they were all out in the one store I went to, and then there was on the top shelf, I had to call some guy, flag him down. He got them for me, and then the lady that I asked, she came by with the ladder and got them. I'm afraid they're discontinuing them or something. I'm not going to mention them because it's crazy about kids eat them. Like, even though I buy all of their protein bars, Jimmy and the kids are in mine, and I have to get tomorrow. I'm going to start doing some shipping, billing, all of that stuff, and then I'm going to shipping, billing. I've got to make a call. I've got to renew some prescriptions. I'm going to do that. I have to make an appointment for next year for my mammogram and sonogram. She said, do it now because you'll forget. So I said, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to take care of all that tomorrow. And then I've got to take care of, I've got to get new tires for my bike. But because between Luke and I, especially Luke, who's uses my bike, I say that if I had a fuddy-duddy mom bike, I don't think my kid would use it. So, we'll see. I have to figure out, I have to bring it, there's a bike shop in town. I think I'm just going to bring it to that bike shop and get the tires and get the bike tuned up. Now it's finally normal weather, right? This is so crazy. I was talking to my sister-in-law yesterday at my aunt's birthday party, and it's the first time, like, again, I said I was going to look for like a patio tomato, at least a patio tomato plant or something. I didn't even see that. I didn't go into the garden section. I went into the garden section yesterday to get my aunt a plant, and I didn't see patio tomatoes or anything, but I didn't even see the herbs. I'm gonna have to go to my local one, but yeah, I'm not growing anything because the growing season was short enough, and it was totally thrown to the wind. And my sister-in-law said the same thing. She's like, yeah, she's like, you know, because anybody that planted anything, their plants all died, and there's no point of it. And I think that's why, like, there's nothing. It's normally there's stuff and there's nothing. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like I don't see plants anywhere. I used to always see plants, like the vegetables all the time go out. Like, and I'm thinking, oh, we have been out and I haven't seen them. I've seen like some shrubberies and shrubs and stuff, but yeah. Cops are out like crazy. On the whole way down, the cops are out like crazy. Cops are out. Cops are out today. What was I doing? Was I watching Karen Reed? I watched a little bit of Karen Reed today. I couldn't. I tell you what I was watching. I was watching some guy that came into my feed. He's a pretty theatrical guy. He does reactions and things. I guess he did a lot with that, somebody I never followed, Foodie Beauty. I've never followed her, never. People have told me about her and stuff, like about how she's bullied and stuff, but just never followed her at all. But apparently, like a large part of his channel was done on reactions to her. I think her name is Chantal. And then it looks like he took like a month off or something, and then he came back and he's concentrating on Dollar Tree haul creators and the overconsumption. And there's this one lady, and maybe you probably know her because I know her. I know her like way before I even started a YouTube channel. Her name is like, she has a Banana Pepper's name, but she also has like, it's like Graveyard Diggers, something like that. I can't, Graveyard something. Why is this guy going so slow? Why is this guy going so slow? Why is this guy going so slow? Oh my gosh, why am I putting my brakes on like this on the highway? Come on, buddy. Hold on. Gotta go faster than that on the highway there, bubs. Okay, so, as I said, Banana Peppers, but it's like grave something or other. She's very over the top with her reactions, and he said I shouldn't be saying that about anybody because I'm over he is, you know. But I watched a few of her videos back in the day. Like I remember she came on, I think because my friend and I were doing something, or she had a review or something that I had. I don't know how we ended up watching it, but she would do a lot of as seen on TV videos, and then everybody said, oh, her channel was dying because her views had changed. And she was on with that guy Shane Dawson. Is it Shane Dawson? And he was talking to her, and she's like, you know, they say my channel's dying, but I'm still here. And my channel's not dying. She's like, yeah, so, you know, things change. I'll figure it out. You know, so she's got a good attitude. She's still here. But this guy was saying he thinks that she had started doing a lot of Dollar Tree hauls. So his thing was like, has overconsumption, did it take over her channel? And then it was like, and then I said, you know what? I don't understand, and I really don't. Like, there's this one lady that I like, and she's moved houses like 3 times, I think, since I followed her on, not the one that got caught in the fan, but she's another one. I think, here's what happened. I think a lot of them don't buy the stuff anymore. I think, well, I shouldn't say a lot of them, shouldn't not. Some of them changed from buying stuff in the store and not buying it, because, but some of them still do these like crazy hauls. I don't know how they're doing that. That's like, what are you doing with all that stuff? But anyway, look at me, I'm talking like I'm a minimalist, but I really have. I've cut like Dollar Tree stuff. I've cut tremendous, doing hauls there or do like stuff like that. But anyway, I just don't know, like a lot of them, like it's like I was saying, some of them that did the Dollar Tree crafts, they seem just to haphazardly be churning stuff out just to say, oh look, I made this Dollar Tree craft, right? And it just, it's like the burnout was showing on the people. So I don't know, I just what is up with this? Why am I, oh, they're there. I was gonna say my lights are not going on automatically. They're there, but now it's raining. So anyway, I was watching him, and he was funny because there was this one lady. Well, there's this one lady that I used to watch, not the lady that got her head caught in there, right? A dark-haired lady, pretty lady. I think she lived in Texas, and she kept moving around. She has a big dog, like a Labrador, but I think it's golden lab, or maybe he's a black lab. I don't know. And I often thought of like, what the heck is she doing? Because she literally just, her entire channel was nothing but hauls, and huge hauls. She did Dollar Tree, she did TJ Maxx, she did Michael's, she did like every store you could imagine, and literally was uploading a video a day on these tremendous hauls. I honestly don't know what like she did with all that. So I don't know what she did with all that stuff. It's not my problem, thank goodness. But I don't know how like that you're not completely burned out from doing that. And I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I was watching him, and he had this other lady. I can't think of what her name is, but you probably recognize her if you've ever watched Dollar Tree hauls. But he was funny because he had another video besides that graveyard banana peppers lady. He had a video about a month ago that said overconsumption and Dollar Tree hauls. Like, are people just doing Dollar Tree hauls just to do them? What are they going to do with the stuff? They really don't need it. They're buying stuff they don't need just to make content to make a video. So he was funny because he's like, I don't want to hate on these people. I actually like watching some of them, okay? He's like, but I'll tell you, he's like, there's certain things. So he has got these certain things, and he says, these are the people that had a blackout in the store. So now you're thinking a blackout in the store. And what he said is, well, they had to have a blackout because when they're doing the haul, they either don't remember buying the thing they were going to show, or they thought it was something completely different. So this one lady, it was so funny because she had a book, I guess that she thought was an adult novel. Well, she found out it was for kids. So she's like, oh, maybe if you read the jacket or something of the book, you might, okay. And then there was this other one, and I think it was that was this other mom that, she was in Texas too. Anyway, she thought she picked out something, and ended up that it was this spinner thing with entertainment. She said, oh, well, I'll just give this game to the girls, but he was like, she didn't even know what that is. I don't know, it was just funny. It's sometimes you just want to watch something funny. I know I'm all discombobulated all over the place, but he was good. He wasn't saying anything like terrible about that. He was just saying overconsumption, blah, blah, blah. He's not a mean-spirited guy, and he doesn't make fun of them. He doesn't make fun of their looks. He doesn't make fun of their weight. He doesn't do anything like that. He doesn't make fun of their houses. He doesn't make fun, but he was just funny. I think they would even think it was funny. Okay, like, it was just, yeah, he's not like a mean guy. Like, I don't think anybody would be upset, and obviously it's going to get them a lot of traffic because anybody's going to go there just to go check him out. Because, yeah. And then he was talking about this other one that's been showing up in my feed a lot. Apparently she had some kind of a lawsuit with a moving company. Apparently there was a moving company that she used, and she was really disgruntled with them. And so apparently she made lots of videos. I don't know, I'm just hearing from him, you know. Lots and lots of videos on this moving company. So much so that the moving company was suing her for defamation because it was so many videos and so disparaging and all this stuff. So anyway, I believe the moving company lost. Anyway, yeah. So for a while I was watching that. Then I was watching I was listening to the radio, Sirius, a lot of radio, way down. I don't know if Jimmy changed my wipers. He got me new wipers. I don't know if he put them on. Is that one squeaking? Why is that squeaking? Like foggy and not great visibility. Yeah, I don't think he changed my wipers because I know the blades are in here. What else? Diddy and Karen Reed I'll have to catch up on when I get home. I want a cup of coffee. 11:17. And my appointment was at 3:15. By the time I was seen and out of there, it was 4:30. At least 4:30. Oh my gosh, these New York highways. I'm telling you, we pay the highest taxes for absolutely nothing. Our roads are crap. Every year, like even Jimmy said, they do the bare minimum. Whatever they do, it's like they just patch. It's all they do. And it's all, doesn't even last 3 months. Everything's out. There's big ruts, there's potholes, there's all kinds of crap in the road. Then they'll spend all summer patching it up. It's ridiculous. The roads are so wrecked. It is absolutely ridiculous. That's why I used to always call it Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Because the road has so many freaking patches. That's what they do. Oh, let's raise our taxes again. What else? I don't know what else is going on. I'm trying to think. I want coffee so badly. I want coffee. trying to think what else is going on. Tuesday, June 9th. Tomorrow's June 10th. June 9th. June 10th. June 9th. June 10th. How much do you think bicycle tires are going to be? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. How much could they be? I mean, yeah, I know it's an expensive bike, but maybe $400 a tire. That's like the car. I don't think so. $100 a tire? I don't know. Road work ahead. Yes, we're fixing our roads. Yeah. When I get off the highway, then in about 5 minutes we'll probably lose connection, at which time you'll know that I'll be back on later after I go home. Coffee, relax for a little bit. Hear all the potholes, the patches, all this stuff on this great road. sure I had coffee. Somebody get me coffee. Can somebody get me coffee? That'd be nice, right? Satellite, no, a drone comes while you're driving. You just open your window and take it. That will be in the future someday. While you're driving, and drone come right to your car. Got your coffee, ma'am. Gosh, why are you driving so slow on the highway? Oh, I can't pass you because I gotta get off right under here. There's a guy driving so slow. I was thinking at all. the connection's gonna lose in about 5 minutes at the most. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh, I gotta stop yawning. Stop it, Carolyn. Stop. Stop. Just stop. Raining at 60, well, it felt warmer than that where I was. Okay, I was probably gonna cut out real soon now. Real soon now, kids. I can't believe it's lasted this long. Oh, you probably recognize the area and when it's going to end. Some of you recognize it more than I can.